You know, I could really be classless and I really could be going the hell off based off what happened in Atlanta last night and basically how black people have unfairly been targeted and attached to these situations. Now, for what I hear, they are already trying to put a spin on what this guy did. Now, they're trying to call this an isolated incident. And they're trying to make him sympathetic, saying that he was addicted to sex and all this kind of stuff, and he was going through some problems and all this kind of stuff. I want people to send his picture to Juju Chang, Lisa Ling, and a couple of to people like Mr. Fab and China Mac. Hit all they social media accounts up and asking them, well, what about this? Because you had a lot of people that was trying to co-sign this bullshit that blacks were singling out Asians and attacking them and doing all this to them. I have ABC's contact number. You need to go online, hit the part where it say contact them and whatever, go to abcnews.com and then send emails demanding a retraction story from Juju Chang where she tried to single out the black community. We demand an apology and a retraction story. Now, I know she was saying, no, the story was misinterpreted. I wasn't trying to single out black people. Yes, she was. Because you had another agent trying to tell us that we need to understand. Like I said, you don't want to play this game with us. Because we can blow y'all asses out the water about how not only how y'all are treating blacks in the United States, but how y'all have went to Africa and started to do the same thing. How y'all are discriminating against Africans in a country that y'all took y'all asses to that ain't y'all homeland. And how y'all are refusing services to Africans. So you don't want to play this game. But I'm asking people to send this picture of this white man to Juju Chang and ask her, ain't she gonna, talk about this? I already exposed them. I had agents from, I didn't had at least 3 to 4 different people that said they are of Asian descent that live in different parts of the country who hit my email and said, hey, town, this is not true. That blacks are not attacking us. And we understand these are isolated incidents and we didn't appreciate what ABC is doing. But like I said, it's going to take more than 3 of y'all because a lot of y'all are co-signing this. Y'all don't have no problem taking black people's money. But then y'all want to sit up there and I'm going to say blatantly lie on black people making y'all rich. Y'all done made billions off the black dollar. But you sitting up here trying to blatantly lie on us and single us out? But then a zaddy takes a gat and shoots up multiple massage parlors, which, by the way, oh boy, I got more heat for y'all. Shoots up multiple massage parlors, kills at least 8 people. But y'all ain't calling that a hate crime? But y'all was trying to accuse us of hate crimes? Like I said, don't come on here talking that, hey, don't put videos like this out. You're being divisive. Y'all were being divisive. Like I said, y'all co-signed this shit. When y'all should have came for to say, hey, this is not true. This is just random incidents. But nah, y'all co-signed this. From what I see, most of the incidents that have happened and most of the so-called attacks and racism against Asians have been enacted by, well, guess who? Dun, 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 dun. The snow creatures. So, with that being said, Once again, send a picture of that man to Juju Chang and say, hey, Juju, ain't you going to talk about this? Because you sure didn't mind running a hit piece on black people. But everybody knows it's easy to single out black people. It's easy to single out black people and get away with it because more than likely you're going to have people that will join and pile on to basically, attack black people. Now, like I said, do I like hearing about incidents where black people are harming other black people? Of course not. But that still doesn't mean that I'm supposed to ignore these stories. We already know we got a problem with, inner city violence, so-called black on black crime. That doesn't mean we're not supposed to call out somebody else that don't look like us that's basically harming us. But like I said, this whole thing has just been a distraction to take away from talking about reparations and fixing issues with police brutality and all that kind of stuff. So like I said, send this to Juju. Go to abcnews.com. Email them and demand that they write a retraction story. Like I said, Juju full of shit. I seen that segment where she was talking to other Asians and they talked about that black people need to understand. We ain't got to understand shit. Okay? Because the attacks on us is a joint effort. Once again, we have no allies. We had everybody joining forces to try to single us out. Even our own kind joining in on this bullshit for whatever reason. Because they trying to gain certain celebrity status, or people trying to sell records, or they want people to come to their clothing store in downtown Oakland. Like I said before, Mr. Fab for co-signing that bullshit with China Mac. Mr. Fab will never get a penny from me. I'll never go to that dude's store. But he been quiet about this. I never heard him making any videos, calling press conferences when you was hearing about these Asians in these nail shops and these beauty supply stores that was attacking black women. Where was he at then? And I don't care if he from Oakland just like me. At the end of the day, it is what it is. And like I said, China Macton did all kind of stuff to his own people. Extorted money, you know what I'm saying? Among other things. But now all of a sudden now he want to play this activist shit. All of a sudden he care. And this is the same thing that they do to us. So now he Asian woke now, but these are the same people that taunt us and try to make fun of us being what you call so-called woke. And here's the thing, there ain't no such thing as woke. Everybody is woke. Because here's the thing, you go to sleep at night or whenever you go to sleep and you wake up. So technically we're all woke. Boom. Drop the mic. Okay. So once again, like I said, we need to continue to debunk these bullshit stories that's getting put out by us. Because if we don't stand up for ourselves, people gonna keep trying to knock us down. Like I said, this is a global joint effort. Like I said, the George Floyd thing, like I told y'all, it was for show. It was for show. Once again, we have no allies. I don't know how many times I have to say this. This is just real talk. Heed the word. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.